Well, in this video, I'm going to show you how to train trap. Now, my trap is pretty bad. My other gags aren't too bad. I mean, I only have 2 max. This one I can max tonight easily. This, I can get the trapdoor soon, but I'm far from the latter. I mean, I'll make another video on that. Sound, I'll make another one on that too, but overall, I'm in the burr, and I'm, I'm a pretty bad Toon. I only have 8 out of 10, and I'm not even close to starting these, especially not that one. I did some VPs with my main, and I got some SOS cards, but that's besides the topic. So today, we are going to train trap. What you're going to want to do is find this website. I will put this in the description below, and you can see what there is. So this one is around 2 hours. There's probably going to be a lot of people in this one, so you don't want to go to this one, because the one with the longest time people are going to go to, and it's going to shorten significantly. So I'm going to meet you when I find a building, and yeah. So it's only a 3-story. See if I can find a 4. I haven't checked around the corner. That's a 2. Let's see, I already have my cog gallery maxed. I maxed out a long time ago. Let's go ahead and do this. I could probably do a 4, but I just want to be on the safe side, because training trap is my least favorite gag to train. Just because, oh my god, you have to use, or it takes 2 turns to use, so you'll be taking damage. Which is one reason why trap is my least favorite. So there's 2 on the first floor. Let's see, how many did I bring? I brought 8. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and trap the one on the left. Now this is kind of weird for me to say this, but you're going to want to have your other gags really good, or good enough to withstand attacks. Let's see, that only gives me 6. Alright, I have organic lure and max lure, which is something I worked on, and I'm really glad I did, because this will help you train your trap really well. The better the lure you have, the better prepared you're going to be for these kinds of training things. Now, if you don't have lure yet, you're going to have to get other people to help you, which, unless they're training lure, people aren't going to want to. So you either have lure, which you probably should have chosen lure before trap anyways. But if you didn't, that's understandable. I can get that. I did that with my first Toon on Toontown Online, and it really sucks. But yeah, you're going to want to make sure your lure's good. Or you have a ton of Nancy's, Stinkies, or Oldmans. So this is the second floor. There's 2 level 5s. I'm going to lose a lot of health. I'll make another part to this video where I'll show you what training with another Toon would look like. I have 2 Toons. My main Toon can help with this kind of situation, because you will be losing a lot of health in this, and you'll get pretty low. So training trap is probably my least favorite, and tune-up takes the longest. See, I'm down 20, and I'm only in the 2nd floor. Let's see. See, I have Madam Chuckles. I can use that to help me, but probably won't need that. Let me just drink some water real quick. So each of these cogs has, what? Well, let me do some easy math. 7 health left. So I'm down more than half, and I'm not even through half my trap. Let's see. I think I'm going to SOS through this building. I can just use this. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that later, because that will give me 45, so that's perfectly enough. Now, it would be smarter if I used all my trap in the last floor, but trap does a lot of damage, so, I mean, I'm going to save my last 3 for that. already trapped? Yeah, I already did. So I'm gonna not use the magnet because this is more accurate. And I really did not want that one to miss. Let's see. I haven't trained trap in a very long time, so I'm sorry if this is pretty bad, but I'll show you the difference with a stronger Toon. Let's see. I burned through... I only brought 5 of those, so I burned through 5. That's not that much credit, but once I get on the final floor, it'll be worth it. Now, a 4 and a 7. I don't know how much damage they can do. I think they can do up to 12. Not sure on that. I'm gonna... See, I get 16 for this, and I have 3 of them. And this is almost max. I just noticed that. No, I didn't. I'm so dumb. I'm sorry. So, ooh, that's good that I dodged that. That can save me a chuckle. That does 14. That is not friendly. I'm not going to risk that because I don't have any unites because I'm not even strong enough to... I'm not even a Donald Dreamland yet. I'm going to go ahead and make sure this hits. So I get my 16 credit here. Now, I believe another cog is going to come out. That would be my best bet. And the reason why I went for the 4 is because I can still get credit off the 7, and this one's gone. Yeah, so there's 3 more. I'm going to hurry up and call a Madam Chuckle. I think I got 2 turns on this one left. So I can go ahead and trap a couple of these cogs. No, I'm going to do this real quick. Hold on. There's always a strategy for training trap. And trap sucks to train. I'm going to be 150% honest. Trap sucks. I hate it. The process of doing trap. Oh my god. It is going to test your limits as a low Toon. I don't consider this a high Toon because, yeah, I got a couple max gags. That's really not that good. I have a couple level 6s and soon to be another level 7. Let's see. Is 7 gonna wake up? I think I got one more turn on it. Shoot. I'm gonna trap this one. And then I'm gonna use Flim Flam. Because this one's gonna wake up. Or I could just lure all of them. Because I'm done with my trap. No, I'm not gonna waste the Flim Flam on this. I'm gonna go ahead and take a hit from the level 7. Yeah, the 7's gonna wake up this turn, I know it for sure. Now, in an emergency, I'd use the presentation because that is, in my personal opinion, the most overpowered attack. 14 turns of lure is insane. See, I don't even need to use one of these. What am I doing? See, I can train some throw real quick. I could have lured that cog in. That was kind of stupid of me, but whatever. So this is kind of training a couple guys. If I had a Clerk Ray, I think he's the one that restocks, I believe. 14, that is not friendly. I'm going to go ahead and lure you in. Should I chance it? I mean, it can't do 20 damage. I know these things are not that bad. That's why I chose this invasion over the Headhunter one, because Headhunters, oh my god. Those are not friendly. Let's see, that does 60, so he has 12, or she has 12 health left. That hits. Lure or throw. This would have higher accuracy. If this misses, I can die. You know, I'm not going to chance something like that. Let's just hope this works, please. Okay. If that missed, I could have died and lost a presentation and a geyser. But this is why training trap is so tough. Yeah, I got 90 for this, and I'm only have level 4. So 5 more buildings like this, which aren't too bad, or I can use my other Toon to show you how many more points you can get. But 90 points isn't bad if you're just alone. The higher you can handle, so if you have all other max gags, like if you're 100 laugh low Toon, then you can easily do a 5-story building in a lower invasion, and you will get those points. So I will be right back, and I'll bring my other Toon this time, and show you how many more points you can make with another Toon. I didn't want to show my credentials because I know some people would try to find my password if they knew my username. Which has happened with something else before. I didn't show you two, but I showed... I don't know, I don't remember it too well, but... So, my other Toon's hopping on. Let's see where I left off. I'm sorry about this. If it'll load. Alright, I started here. Ooh. I'll check that later. So I have all my gags, that's pretty good to know. Let's see. I have to go to Watercolor Woods. Which, if I check this, I still have an hour. So I can find a 5-story building and easily get some more points. And apparently I started another one of these, I don't know why. Alright, so I'm gonna go to... It'd be easiest to find something in the dirt. People are probably in Dreamland taking all those buildings. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to teleport to myself once I find a building on my main Toon. I'm going to do this task. This is why my other Toon has SOS cards, is because I'm using my other Toon to get my rentals outfit, because I think I want all the Sellbound outfits, because in a very long time from now they might be worth having. Not a huge fan of some of them. Some of them I don't really like. And the rental suit is, or the rental outfit is probably one of them. But I think I want all of them since I have enough room for it. Anyways, this has nothing to do with Training Trap, but looks like this video is going to be longer than my other one. Oh my gosh, lag. This game is so laggy. I swear. Okay, that one is taken. Looks like I might have to cut this out if I can't find one. That's only a 3-story. I can find better, hopefully. Alright, perfect. Yeah, wait, I want to check. No, hold on. Okay, no. Alright. So I said full. See, yeah, you're gonna be soundless or lowerless. That is probably not a good choice. Alright. Let's do this. The website will do that if you have that enabled. Oh, I swear if someone joins. Please, for the love. No. I knew it! I swear, you guys are such idiots. That's really messed up to say. But that's so annoying. They were going to hop in last second. I knew the intention in his eyes. So that's really annoying. Let's see. Did they all go away? Yes, they did. Alright, good. Jeez. He was going to hop right in. That's why you need to be cautious when doing this kind of stuff. When you're training your gags, people are going to want to come in and train their gags with you. But if you train alone or with your other Toon, you can make sure that you get maximum points. I got a ton of trap. I got, let's see, that's 14 traps. I'm going to use them all on the last floor because there's going to be a lot of cogs since this is the burr. So I'm going to go ahead and drop real quick to get rid of this one. Now this is the maximum amount of points unless you picked up the max amount of trap, which is basically all my gags, which makes my other cool absolutely useless with this whole building. And I need to have some backup with cool. The red one. I mean, I don't need backup, but it'd be nice to storm through this building and then get to the last floor and get a lot of points. And you're probably not going to get 300 for these kinds of buildings, especially with the way... I mean, my last How to Train Drought video, it has around 330 views, which is, in my opinion, that's impressive because I have never really done something like that. I mean, that's a lot for me. For some people, maybe not. But that's impressive for me, and I'm glad that I did that. And why would that miss? Are you... Oh my god, I swear. Alright. Cool, that missed. I didn't bring any tune up on my other tune. That wasn't very smart. Watch me use throw and it... Actually, I don't need to use that. Watch me use throw and it hits. You can see how this game treats me. Yep, it hits. God, this game is something else. Of course. I'm not gonna waste my red cool's lure yet because if I trap and I can lure, I can save time instead of having to trap and lure on the same tune. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that on this one. I really don't like level 7s because there's no level 5 that can easily take them out unless you have organic. What's that guy called? I haven't had it in so long. The trapdoor. But it takes 2 turns, and I don't know. Something about it. I'm just not a big fan of trap. I don't want to do that yet. Trap is also harder to train because you can't hold as many trap, or as much trap as any other gag. I do not like that. If anything, I think you should be able to carry more of it because of all the downsides to it. That's just... I don't know. It makes it harder to train because you can't have as many higher gags, so you won't get as much skill credit. And it really, I don't know. Something about a trap, it just makes it not my favorite. But I think I should have gone tune-upless on my red tune. That would have been more fun. I have another tune that's going to be that soon. If I bother training it. I don't know if I want to. Do I want to take a risk? No, I'll just go ahead and lower. And then... check the invasion time. I still have a good hour. Plenty of time. I could probably do another one after this if I wanted to. I think I'll pass on that now. It's not fun. So I think I'm gonna score here. Now the thing about training, some people just never understand. And that's probably why I got a dislike on my video. My last How to Train video. This one, my mic quality was really bad, and I hope it's better in this one. But besides that, I think it's because they didn't find my method effective. It's not even my method. This method has been around since the beginning of Toontown, when invasions have been introduced. But seriously, this is the fastest way you're going to train your trap. I mean, besides this building's taken a while because I'm not sounding through it. Because this tune doesn't have sound yet. And she's going to get sound next, which is what I'm hoping for. That can be done quickly. But if I went soundless, I don't know what I'd do with my tune. Back nines would take longer in the future. Factories, I'd be the one being considered selfish. Oh god, there's a row. I don't know if I want to wait for this. Should I just level 7? I never use my level 7s anyways. Why not? I've borderline never used my level 7s. May as well speed up a video with it. mean, I never use those unless I'm just joking around, like using it on a level 1 or something, or using it in a 3 and up fire CEO. I guess that'd be kind of fun, but and a help to the team. You could just spam all your level 7s and get through the thing with no problem. Even the cheeses, I mean, it's really not that big a deal. You can just geyser, have people cloud with you, lure them. So this is the floor where I'm going to train. Let's go ahead and start with the basics. So I get 12 for each of these. I might get all 300 points with this kind of stuff. So the invasion is ×2, so I would have gotten 4 credit for that. And since I'm on the 5th floor, it's already ×3, so mix that together, and this is 12 points apiece. That is extreme. Now you can see the difference with another Toon. This Toon is my highest Toon. It is in progress of maxing boss, even though I should probably be doing cash first. Let's see, I want to do another trap. So this is already 36 points if this hits, which I know it will because my lure is organic, and it's with the trapped cog, so it's even improved after that. It's basically high accuracy. Now they're attacking my other Toon because, actually, I'm going to go ahead and trap this one and tune myself up. This is because they're going to wake up soon. And if I trap the cog, I can still lure it in. So there's another new invasion, but I don't really care because I'm in a building. These cogs will hang on to their life. When I use marbles, I can get 3 marbles in for them. And I know there's going to be more cogs because there was 4 level 7s in the last floor. So if there was 4 level 7s, you know, there's probably going to be 5 or 6 in this one. Let's see. So I can go ahead and use marbles. 18 times 7. Here, I can do some math real quick. Let me lure that in. And 18 times 7. 126. So 126 plus, let's see. How many did I use? I used 4 times, what did I do? That's 174. And I didn't even use the highest gag, so I'm not even getting that. So that's only 1. That's not good. I don't like to see that. But if I use the quicksands, that's already times 20. That's 60 more points. I'm going to get a good 200 things out of this, 200 points out of this. If I get more cogs, I really hope there's more. If there's not more, then I'll have to resort to quicksand to get more points, and that's going to stink. Alright, that 7's going to wake up after this, so what do I want to do? I want to use Hypno Goggles, and I can use that. Wait, that only gets me 24 points. I get more than that. So it's going to be close to 300 if there's more cogs. I really hope there is. If there's not, I will have lost out on a lot of points. That was really stupid of me for not bringing tune-up. I should have brought more tune-up, less of my throwing squirt. Oh, good, there's more. That's perfect. This turn, I'm going to go ahead and SOS real quick so I can get my health back. Oh, this is only going to do like 20. This is kind of a waste, but who cares? I don't want my main to die, and I'm not using a Daffy Dawn or a Flippy. I mean, that's kind of just... No. I can't just tune myself up, because I didn't bring tune-up. And I don't think I have Restock tune-up, because I really hate that card. I'd rather have Restock Trap, to be honest. So... Probably gonna have to use another Madam because training trap sucks. So before I use, let's see, before I use a quicksand to take out this cog, I'm gonna use marbles because I can get another hit off him. Because this only does 70 out of 72 for level 7s, so he's gonna, or she's not gonna die, or it, because it's a robot, but it's not gonna die. It's gonna hang on to 2 health right here, and I'll have another chance to trap it. I kind of want them to, I'd rather have them attack this blue cool so that I can heal, because I'd rather not have them attack my main, because I'll have to use another SS card. Because I'm not losing all my level 7s, that just looks kind of bad. Good. So if I use the presentation here, this would make it a lot easier. Because I get 14 turns and I can just knock one back. And why are they going for cool? I don't appreciate that, oh boy. Lure. Trap. And this is only level 4, mind you. So if you're training a level 6 trap, even though you can only hold 2 TNTs, 36 points for 2 TNTs, that's a good 60. And if you bring down to quicksand, you are going to get 300 every building. And it's really not that bad for what some people say. It's really not that bad. Training trap isn't that bad. I don't like it. I hate it the most, but... Now, this is if you have another Toon willing to cooperate with you, but if you don't have another Toon... If you don't have another Toon, the best you're going to get is the last building that I got. So I'm going to take this opportunity to tune up. See, and the other person that's training their Gags, they can train their lure. And when they're training their lure, they are going to get, depending on what level their lure is, they're going to get max if they're training with you. Oh, crud. I'm getting to this point. I'm going to go ahead and lure. I don't know if I want to... Actually, I want to aggravate this one. And the reason... This one's not going to die. Alright, so this one's going to die. That's good. That's what I want. I only have 1 trap left. If I knock this one back, if it doesn't use its synergy attack, it's going to go for only this cool. And if it does that, it's not going to go for my red cool. And I can just trap the next one and take it out. And since I haven't trained trap since... Oh, it only did 2 damage. I haven't trained trap since Toontown Online. And I hated it so much. I despised it. But I hated it because I was tune-up-less, and I couldn't tune other people up when they were training with me, and I had no one to train with. And it was just this big mess, and I had all my gags maxed, except for trap, for a good year. I was really unproductive in Toontown, and like 246. Next building I do, no matter what, if I do it alone, I'm gonna get my next trap. That's really nice. You see, I get 300 points for this. 24, 97. That's cool, but I really don't care. So from doing this building, you can get, and this isn't the max. You can get up to 300 trap points in any building for any level gag if you have restocks and you spend hours, not hours. You spend a long time. If you can train level 1 and 2 gags anywhere, as long as the team is okay with it. Don't do it in boss battles unless you're going with friends. Don't do it. Oh my god, I can't stand it. Anyways, that's another topic for a different video that I might post. I might get into this into the habit of training, or not, oh my god, of making more videos. Yeah, I can just do this from street fights. But see how many points this can get you. So many more. You can get a good 120 more points. How many did I get? I don't even remember how many I got from the first building. But it was nothing compared to this. It was like 90 something. You can get so much more if you do it in buildings. Now that's how you train trap. It's better if you have friends, significantly better, because you're going to have a lot more to work with. And that's what I would recommend. Training trap is not hard if you're dedicated and you spend time. You do another one of these buildings like this, I'm going to have my next trap. I'll have more trap to work with. And yeah, training trap isn't that bad. Training any gag isn't that bad. You just have to have patience. That's something people need to understand. It requires patience. Time and patience. Anyways, I'm off, and I hope you enjoyed. Feel free to leave a like. I don't really care about likes or views, but the more views I get, the more motivated I am to do more videos. So. You can go ahead and I can have all three. That's perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out the 3 first, because I get credit for up to level 5 gags. Since there's 2 level 5s, it doesn't really matter if there's 2. If there's level 7 in the battle, any gag you use, you'll get credit for, because level 7 is the highest gag. I'm hoping that everyone knows that. But you can kind of mess around with that, and you can earn more points for lower level cogs. If there's 1 level 7 and there's level 1s, you can get credit for the level 1s. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to go ahead and tune up. this video, if you couldn't tell, is going to be extremely long because training trap takes a long time. And a lot out of you. Let's see. I can just go ahead and... No, what am I going to do? I don't want to lower yet. You know what? I'm going to do that. And you can tell if your trap's going to hit if it has an icon like that. With marbles, no, banana, marbles, and TNT. I think if you use those, if you see it before you actually use the gag, it means that it's going to hit. Your lure is going to hit, or the trap, technically both, but that can actually be kind of useful if you don't like knowing at the last second. So these are gonna die. I'm gonna go ahead and sound them because I'm out of trap, and I'm gonna go ahead and tune myself up so I have perfect laugh. No, I'm 100% gonna get it because even 3 stories times 2, which is, if you add those together, it's times 4. I'm getting 4 times faster and more credit for building an invasion than I would on the street or an HQ. Alright, that's cool. I don't care. So there we go. I got my new gag, and it took me about 45 minutes to an hour. It didn't take me that long. And now that I have a new gag, level 5s take the longest, by the way. I can't stand turning level 5s. But now that I have the trapdoor, I'm going to be getting 300 points per building, significantly more and faster. It's going to save me more time. But getting 4,000 points with a level 5 and only having 2 or 3 trapdoors, it really stinks. I don't remember how many you can hold. I'll go ahead and check that right now. Or I can go ahead and crash, but you can see my point there. So I got my new gag, and it didn't take me too long. If you keep this up for a couple hours, like 2 to 3 to 5, or however many hours you want to spend, you can really max your gags in a couple of days. And I crashed. That's nice to know. I'm going to go ahead and end the video here because I don't want to see my credentials. Or it can just be right there. Sorry. But, yeah, training trap, that's really the gist of it. It's not that bad. It just takes the longest, in my personal opinion. So now I'm actually off. Bye.